Good morning, it's the Yorkshire Trekker, and today I'm doing a 5-mile walk which takes us round Ledsham and Fairburn Ings in Castleford, West Yorkshire. Right, it's a little change of plan really. The next video should have been a walk in Grassington, and last week got there, got up Saturday morning, got ready, charged my camera up, and we're all set to go on this walk, ready to vlog. And I thought, well, I'll just delete all the previous files from the last walk at Ilkley. And when I turned on the camera, a message came up on the screen, no files. Straight away I knew the problem. I'd forgot the bloody SD card. There's no internal memory on this camera, so basically there were no filming that day. It's a shame because it was a nice walk. It rained constantly throughout the walk, but it didn't matter, it didn't dampen the spirits. We were well wrapped up, we were waterproofed, but it wasn't to be, so that's going to have to be for another time. So, as a change of plan, it's Saturday the 8th of December, and I thought, well, why not keep it local again? I can do a nice little video, and I went on the internet and I thought about Fairburn Ings, which is it's a local RSPB looked after site. I've come here many times with kids, feeding ducks, swans and what have you. We used to come here a lot when we were younger. My mum and dad used to bring us quite often. It's a cheap day out. Yeah, so I'm about to start, but first thing I had to do was I had to pay parking. Now, I know I always go on about free parking, and you know, it is a good thing. It's £4 to park here. It is based a lot on trust, because you come into the car park, there's no signs really telling you. There's one single sign on the path towards the visitor centre explaining that it's £4, or it's free to RSPB members. So I went in, paid the £4, not a problem. At the end of the day, you know, it is part subsidised by the council, but it's not going to the council, you know, it's going back into this site. So £4, I don't mind paying that if it, you know, helps with the upkeep of this place. So, enough chatting, let's get trekking. So, I'm heading out now from the car park. This is the car park. Plenty of spaces. Visitor centres towards that way, background. But we're heading out this way. Where we're coming, we need to be heading on to a little bit of a road. Now from the car park, at the bottom end of the car park, there's a little wooden pathway that leads down to a bit like of a veranda type thing. And down there is where you can feed the. But yeah, we're going to see some nice wildlife in this. I haven't really seen a lot of wildlife in previous walks we've done, so I reckon this walk is a good chance to see certainly plenty of birds. Well, what a pudding. It sets off and I slipped. I thought, I've still got my trainers on. I haven't put my boots on. So I'm going to go back to the car now, put my boots on. So coming out of the visitor centre car park, turn right. It's just a couple of 100 yards, about 90 odd metres before we get to the signpost there, and it's up there that we want to be heading. Just take care crossing that road, because I think it's a training road for rally drivers. Yes, they come speeding down that road, cars, no need for it really. But I'm not the traffic police, so what can I do? So when you get to this bit here, it takes us to the right hand side, and this wood behind me. And already it's a steep hill, So I've got my boots on now. Can't believe that, what a pudding. So this path taking us towards Ledsham. It's quite windy today, and I do apologise if you can't hear much of what I'm saying because of wind. At the moment I'm sheltered in wood front wind, so it's alright. It's quite windy, but it's about 9 degrees. That's temperature it was showing in car. So it's not too cold. I'm layered up. I can take each layer off as I go along. I've got my waterproof jacket on. Looks like a little bit of a threat of some rain, but at the moment it's dry. Right, so I'm actually trying these new boots, the carry more, and I got them because basically the last pair I had, they were a bit hard, a bit leathery. I'm being chased by some dogs. Hello. Hello. Hello there. Thanks. Yeah, well, as I was saying, basically the last pair I had, they were really like hard, leathery type material, and every walk I've done so far, they're killing my feet. I'm about halfway around, absolutely killing me. So anyway, got these new ones, trying them out a bit early in walking to see how well they're doing. They feel comfy enough, so see how they go. What happens is you'll leave the wood and you'll come to the same track, but now you've got fields on either side of you. Near the end of this path, and then from the instructions at some point we turn right, so it's right from Managar down here. So following the road past the church straight on, we now basically leave the village. There is a pub in the village, it's called the Checkers Inn, if you're at a time where you can stop for refreshments. And I've got to say there's some beautiful houses around here, gorgeous. So as per the directions that I've got, as you're just coming out of the village and the road bends to the left, you need to go straight on towards this gate. Yeah, it's a little bit muddy here. Oh. We're heading up that little track there. So actually, coming up this little bit of a track, there's a little hillside with some trees on. And I thought, this is a nice time to sit down and have a cup of tea. Maybe a bit of soup as well. Tint Grandma and Grandad's homemade soup today though, I'm afraid. Didn't get a chance to get any of that. So it's a tin of big and mighty soup, steak and potato. Now then, look at that. That's nice. Some big chunks in that. Now I've got my spoon. So I'm going to enjoy this now. I moved out tree a little bit because I was sat in wind. And soup and tea outdoors cools down quick anyway. Sat where I was, on my neck. It'd have been chilled soup. So I've ate my soup and I've saved a little bit for later on. I think when I get around to Ings and there's a couple of hides, might be a bit sheltered in them, so I might have my soup, rest of my soup a bit later on. But at the minute now I've got a cup of tea. Oh, it's lovely and sweet. Gotta have it sweet. Same again, I'll have about half a flask and then I'll save over half for later on. Now, I've had my refreshments, but it's that time of the walk where I need a bit of energy. But we're not going to get grenade I mentioned today, no. Well, we have just done, but I'm not going to have a grenade bar today. Yeah, they still might sponsor me, will they? So, but as it happens, and you're not going to believe this, but Nestle have started sponsoring me, and they've sent me a bar, specially custom designed for myself, for my channel, and it's the Yorkshire Trekker bar. Well, everybody's going to have chocolate, aren't they? Chocolate, full of sugar, full of energy. Well done, Nestle. Yeah. Right, so messing about aside now, back to business. So, this track now is going to take us again into another little wood. So basically just following this track. It's a nice wide track, a little bit muddy, and we're bearing right round that corner, following the path. So far this walk pretty straightforward. I haven't had to stop and think, right, where am I going? It's all self-explanatory, nice wide paths, clear to see. Yeah, so far so good. I'm just listening to the wind. Obviously I'm quite sheltered with woodland, but you can hear the wind kind of buffering against the wind tops. It's quite eerie. Typical winter sound, I suppose. So I've just noticed something in this woodland. It's like somebody's been camping out. Little wigwams. It's small really to sleep in, I suppose. Well, that one is. This one isn't. Somebody's been doing a bit of bushcraft. So it's only really a short bit of woodland that you come through here, and then you come to a sty. Quite a bit of wind and all out here, so probably won't be able to speak much. Microphone will just pick wind noise up, but yeah, you basically come out to this pasture, grassy pasture, and head down along here. I heard some gunshots earlier, so somebody's doing a bit of game shooting somewhere over in distance, just along tops. You can see tips at Ferrybridge Power Station's chimneys. Redundant power station now. So by the looks of it, going along there, just alongside this wood. Ugh. Sheep. No, they're a bit off me, like, so I'm alright. Been attacked by dogs. Don't want to be attacked by sheep. How embarrassing would that be? I'm alright, they're busy munching on grass. Busy doing their own thing, so should be safe. So the opposite side of this field, come to another sty. We need to cross this. Once we're over, there's a little gate, kissing gate. So we need to be through this, out onto this field here. I finally reached top of that hill and come now to another metal kissing gate. Now the track does kind of carry on to the right hand side of this fence, but we actually want to be going through this and having the fence on our right hand side. Basically you can see some farm buildings in the background there. We need to be heading alongside that. And now, just at the top there, you can see Fairburn Ings. So this track now, it'll take us back down into Fairburn, and then we should then be on the track around the Ings back towards the visitor centre. So it should get a little bit more interesting, particularly with wildlife. At the moment it's just been mainly fields, bit of woodland. Still nice, but yeah, I'm here to see the kingfishers. I forgot to tell you back down in car park, when I went into the visitor centre to pay me £4 car parking fee, the staff in there were fantastic, really friendly, really helpful. I tell them that, you know, I'm a vlogger, and in one of my videos I mentioned that I've never seen a kingfisher, and they said today could be a really good chance to actually get that under my belt. Well, yeah, there's a couple of spots where kingfisher sightings is very possible. I've actually heard it before, but the woman serving me, she did say that they're not a perching bird. She says basically you'll just see a blue flash darting across. That's enough, isn't it, you know? Like I said, they're quite elusive birds, and then she says they're not going to sit perched, or if they do, they're not going to do it for long. And and I've actually got some binoculars that my mate Carl Dunning, don't worry, I mentioned you, mate. He's lent me a pair. So when we get down there, we go to these hides that she's basically she's given me a little map, and she's pinpointed a couple of hides where I'm most likely to see one. So when I get down there, I'm going to get the binoculars out, and I'm going to do a bit of twitching. This will be good. So that's the track you come down, then you go left and you follow the road this way. So I am actually missing our Sam on this walk. It's not the same when you're on your own. It's nice to have a bit of company. And not only that, Sam's good at close-up shots on camera, so I'm missing you for them, mate. Anyway, you can rejoin me at New Year, aren't you? So I've just got to this bit and I needed to be there. There's Charlie's hide. Now that's supposedly where I could get a glimpse of a kingfisher. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit there and I'm going to go there, see if I can find it. So I'm just backtracking a little bit. I never actually saw the turn up for the night. But saying that, I didn't realise it were here, so I wasn't really looking for it. But we'll have a look. That's where it is. Yeah, I just missed it. I was busy looking over that direction. Basically, it's just a little grass track that leads you down here. And go over the metal bridge. You know what? I think I can see one. Where is it? I don't know if that's one. I hope it is. Please tell me it is. It is. It is. I don't believe it. I mean, it's just a silhouette, really. Surely that's one. I mean, I can't see it in detail. Oh, if anybody knows it, if you know a silhouette, please tell me it is. It's got to be. Look at beak. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm going to get... Oh, it's gone. It's there. Oh, come back, come back. It had to be, didn't it? It had to be. I think I'll, when I get back to the visitor centre, if that woman's still on duty, I think I'll show her that video clip. I'm going to stay here a bit longer. I'm going to get my soup out actually, and I'm going to set the other camera on tripod over there, and hopefully I can... There's all kinds of fluttering going on down there. I reckon that maybe is my first real life glimpse of a kingfisher. It'd be nice if I could get closer to it, but because front camera it just looked like a silhouette. But sure, that distinctive long beak. There's birds flying across all the time. I'm going to set my camera up. So basically I've got my other camera set up on a tripod there, and it's filming in direction of where I've just think I've seen a kingfisher. So I'm just going to settle down and have rest of my soup and just keep my eye out. Just landed on the same place, but it flew straight back off again. It's definitely a kingfisher. taken me 45 years to see one. I'm going to stay here a bit. I'm going to stay here about half hour, and ideally I'm going to get binoculars out. I'm going to have a good look myself, because the trouble is the sun is facing us. That's why it's just like showing up a silhouette. And if it's somewhat opposite direction, we'd see all its colours and that. But anyway, I'm going to spend some time here, and hopefully I'm going to be able to record. I'm going to be able to record it and try and get it in its full colours. That is definitely a Kingfisher. Absolutely brilliant. You believe it or not, Fairburn Ings, it's right on my doorstep. There you go. Absolutely incredible. I've just come out of a hide, Charlie's Hide it's called, and I've spent about 40 minutes just sat there. There were a couple of people came as well, and they saw them, and there were more than I expected actually. And they just flit across lake, and at one point one perched on a branch, and I had binoculars. I'm not kidding, Carl, those binoculars are bang on, and I could see it as clear as day. Really bright blue, orange, magnificent. I think I caught it on my other camera, although from a distance, and I was dying to move and zoom in on camera, but I just daren't because I'd have scared it off. So there is another hide which I've been told about, which I might be able to get maybe a better glimpse of him. So I'm going to try that when I get to it. Ah, fantastic. Kingfisher. But basically it's just one track round, you can't really go wrong. What's quite surreal actually is over in that distance you've got the tall cooling towers and chimneys of Ferrybridge power station looming over the horizon, you know, and it's quite bizarre to have such an industrious background among this beautiful nature reserve. This has been a lovely walk. I've really enjoyed it. I wish somebody else could have been here to share it with me really, but you know, the Yorkshire Trekker's a lone trekker today. So, still on the same track. I'm heading back to the visitor centre, and it's this path's a lot longer than I thought it was actually. At the moment I'm just surrounded by trees either side, can't see any of the lakes or anything. Sun's gone in, quite a few dark clouds bubbling up. That's not going to worry me too much now, so I think I'm fairly close now to visitor centre. But I've just had a text off my mum, and when I'm done here I'm off there for a nice cup of tea. She offered me a sandwich, bless her, but I'm going to have some tea later on, so. Spent about 10 minutes at that spot looking through them little square holes and the little sign that you'll see, will you be lucky? Well, not at that bit I want, but earlier I was. So now I've basically reached the visitor centre. There's a lot of these wooden walkways, basically they go all around this area. There's some hides down that way, there's some pond dipping just there. So this area particularly good for young ones, for kids. It's not too far a walk, pushchair and wheelchair friendly as well. So this visitor centre is an ideal place if you've got young kids and or disabled people. So I'm just going to take a walk down here now to the other side. I'll have a quick gander because it's knocking on a bit now, and I'm shattered. So this is a pond dipping area. Ideal for kids just to come to edge here and see if they can see any little sticklebacks or little creatures. I don't know if you can see it in water, but it's now starting to rain. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to nip into visitor centre, make a little contribution, and then I'm going to do a little review in car. So I've just got back to the car and I've just been in visitor centre and I've made a little contribution. I bought a little Kingfisher soft toy and I'm actually going to give that as a Christmas present to my grandson. But not only that, it's a celebratory item. 45 years, seeing my first Kingfisher. So anyway, about the walk, it's a cracking walk, it's lovely, 5 miles long, and there's plenty to see. To start with, you know, yeah, you've got fields and woodland. There's not a great deal to see, especially for youngsters, but it's still a nice walk. And anyway, that kind of warms you up for the grand finale, the Ings. And that's all. It's a great walk all the way around. There's plenty of hides and viewpoints to see the wildlife, the birds. And then when you get back to the visitor centre, obviously there's a little play park, there's a pond dipping, and then there's a couple more rides. So there is plenty for youngsters to do. The walk itself, it is child friendly, I'd say. There's no real difficult terrain as such. There's a couple of little hills, but nothing major. Nothing that's going to pose any problems to any kids. Pushchairs, probably not so much on the start around Ledsham and that way, but all the way around the Ings, paths are designed for pushchairs and perhaps wheelchairs. So yeah, it's an ideal place, and for me it's right on my doorstep. And they have actually explained to me in the visitor centre that they now have a sister site which is only down the road in Ollerton Bywater, and it's called St Aidan's Nature Park. That is 8 miles, so I'm definitely going to do that one in the new year. That might be a good one to warm us up for 2019 before we venture on to the more adventurous walks in the Yorkshire Dales and Danny Broadbent's Penny Ghent walk, which is I've got to be in training for that, Danny. So I think that this is probably going to be the last walk for 2018. It's too near to Christmas now with things to do, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the few episodes that we did manage to get in this year. Look forward to the walks in 2019 with the Yorkshire Trekker or the Yorkshire Trekkers. See you later.